Hi, I'm Heidi. This is A Fallen Rose Tarot and Positive Vibes. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. This is a general reading for Aries. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. The intention is set for November 2022. However, you will get this message when you're meant to. Time is fluid. Alrighty. This is going to be an in-depth general reading. I will be clarifying. I will be pulling advice cards. And I am available at the end for personal draws for anybody that catches me while live. Let's do one more shuffle, Aries. And we will get started. I will be looking at several aspects of your life: health, wealth, money, luck, and love. I will be looking at your past, your present, and if everything remains the same, your outcome. However, disclaimer, if anybody pops up in the comments offering you readings, do know that real spiritual advisors do not pirate other people. Real spiritual advisors will not ever jump in your inbox. They will not hijack other people's feeds, pages, lives, any media. We don't do that. We also don't drum up business and sound desperate, because we're not. That is scammer stuff. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. I'm just saying. Now, if you would like personal reading and it's from another reputable reader and not me, that's cool. I support that 100%. Do what you're going to do. Follow your heart, babe. But do not fall for scammers, please. All right. So that being said, I do accept tips. I am available for personal readings. All of the information is in the description box below. I do have a Facebook page where I have things that are available for purchase, also in the Facebook, also in the box below. I do have an email. However, I'm a Taurus. I only check it once a week. So, you know. Sam, I feel you. I appreciate you trying. So let's get started. In your recent past, in your health, this can be your mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual health, take it how it resonates, is the Star in reverse. So this is something that didn't happen, a wish that was not fulfilled. And in your wealth of life, your friends, your social, is the Ace of Cups, a new beginning, a fresh start. Possibly romantic, doesn't have to be, but it's offering a new cup or accepting a new cup, a new beginning in some kind of thing. It could be a situationship, a friendship, a collaboration, anything along those lines. And your finances is justice. So this can go a couple of different ways. Either what was there or what happened was found to be just, or there was a decision concerning your finances that was just. And your karma, your dharma, your luck is the chains. Capricorn energy. This is being backed against the wall, being trapped, not being able to get free of something, feeling like there's no way out. And the Seven of Wands is in your heart space. This doesn't have to be romantic. It can be anybody in your heart space. It's whoever you're thinking of when I'm reading this. But with the Seven of Wands, this is running, to be honest. This is either running away from or charging into something. And I feel more like it was charging into something, like headstrong, feet first, didn't look before you leap. Why is this not the full card kind of head in? I feel like you didn't run away from anything unless it was running from another situation to that situation. Now, we don't clarify the past because we were there. No need to relive all that shit. So I will be moving your present up so that I have room to clarify and read for you, and we'll get going. All right. So, in your current energies, in your health, your mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual health, take it how it resonates, is the High Priest in reverse. So there is something that feels very defeating. You don't feel empowered. You don't feel like you're getting all the information and like you're able to make good decisions for whatever reason. And that is clarified by the Emperor Aries energies. It's your energy. You feel like you're expected to make a decision, make a ruling, make a choice concerning this matter with your health, that you're just not feeling like it's the options that you want. It's not the choice that you want. You don't want to do this. Like you typical Aries, you're bucking it. You're like uncomfortable about it. You're going to do what's necessary, but you don't like it, and you're very begrudging about it. And also we have the Five of Wands. So yeah, you're fighting this tooth and core. This is not the choices that you wanted to choose from. Not all. This bullshit in your mind. And there's Court singing you the song of his people, the squeaky toys. Hi, baby. I swear I played fetch with him for a while. He's fine. He's just he's attention eating. And he gets so much attention. He's the most loved dog ever. He wore a Halloween costume yesterday, y'all. I promise you this dog is loved. In your wealth of life, in your social is the King of Swords. Making strong decisions, logical decisions, taking all things into account. This can also represent somebody a little bit older, a masculine possibly. This is a mentorship kind of guy. This is who you want to learn from, who you want to hang around so that you can garner the wisdom that he has. And that is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. Feeling cast out into the cold. So it's either you or them, and it's really hard to differentiate if it's your energy or their energy, but somebody is feeling cast out in the cold. Somebody is feeling very, very rejected. And with the King of Wands, this kind of feels like you rejected them, to be honest. Well, actually, this isn't the King of Wands, this is King of Swords. But this is the King of Swords clarifying the King of Swords, man. So, yeah, whatever this was, they done fucked up. Because you're like, nope, not having it, not doing it. Charge. Dun, 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 dun. Not having it. Yeah, I don't think they're coming back. I don't think you're going to allow it. It looks like they want to apologize. They want to shower you with gifts, and they want to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. But honestly, I feel like you're right. I feel like, no. In your finances, the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this is just, you're not at rest. You're not at ease. You're up in your head. You're very stressed out. You're very worried about your finances at this time. Like it stays on your mind. And it is clarified by, whoops, here we go. The Magician. All right. So with this being clarified by the Magician, this is something being manifested, something being created, something that you're trying to provoke to happen. And the Nine of Swords, a lot of it's out of spite because you feel cornered. This is feeling cornered, feeling trapped, feeling defeated, feeling like you shrinking away from everything, like you need to retreat. But with this being the Nine of Swords, I got to tell you, it's almost over. Like you're very close to the end of this. And the Six of Swords in reverse in your karma, your dharma, or your luck. There's a lot of ways it could go, so we're going to clarify before I speak on it. And we have the Ace of Cups. Some kind of new beginning, some kind of deep feeling, but I feel like it's coming from a place where you're not so sure. And this is because you felt attacked. You felt like you couldn't dodge. This feels very shady, very sketchy. Let's do one more clarifier. Six of Cups is also clarifying your karma, your dharma, or your luck. So the Six of Swords, the Six of Cups, you're finally over the hump of this situation. And there are a lot of cups, and they are being offered. But are they the right cup? Be careful about that new cup being offered because it may not be the right cup. And make sure it doesn't belong to someone else, because I feel like that has been a problem for some of you, is the cups that you were drinking from were not yours, or were not someone else's to offer to you. Take that as it resonates. And the Seven of Swords is clarifying your heart space. Seven of Swords is sneaky energy. This is lying, cheating, stealing. And it is clarified by the Queen of Cups. Feminine energy, very wise, intelligent energy, but kind of cunning, kind of able to glide through things a little more than they should. This feminine energy could be you. It could be them. It doesn't have to be female. There is no gender in tarot. It's just energy. But this card is somebody being very sneaky and trying to hide what they're doing. It's also somebody who simultaneously wants to be loving, wants to be nurturing, but gets caught up. And the Ace of Pentacles, they get caught up about money. This is somebody who has an ideal of what they want, but then they see something shinier, some new penny, some new beginning, and they run after that instead of nurturing what they have. I'm Generation X. We call that a hoe hopper. It is what it is, man. All right, let's move on to your outcome should everything remain the same. And remember that heart space, the energy doesn't have to be romantic. It can be your mom, your brother, your sister, your mother, your lover, your boss, anybody that you have strong feelings toward, that, and it doesn't have to be romantic in the slightest. I have had everybody from my grandson to my dog to my sister show up in here in my heart space. It doesn't have to be romantic. In fact, rarely do people that I date show up in my heart space because I'm usually fairly comfortable and secure with that, and no real drama because I handle it. I treat relationships like a business. It's a negotiation, in my opinion. If you know what's expected and what's to be expected, there's no problem. So I shouldn't really have any. The Nine of Swords is in your health. With the Nine of Swords, this is something that has come up. It's coming to a epic final thing. And it is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. So this could be bringing in finances, or this could be costing a lot of finances because it's highlighting over your health. It could also be a settlement concerning something to do with your health, like an injury or an accident. And that is also clarified by, whoops, too many cards. The Eight of Swords. So this is trying to dig yourself out of a hole, out of a trap. For some of you, this feels like a settlement. And honestly, this feels like two different stories. For others of you, this is digging yourself out of a depression, feeling trapped, feeling confined, maybe healing from something, a hospital stay, something along those lines. In your wealth of life is the Two of Wands. There is a decision to be made. You're going to have to go to one path or the other. You have to choose. By the way, not choosing is still choosing, just so you know. That doesn't work. And that is clarified by the Devil, Capricorn energy. Feeling chained to an obligation, feeling like you can't get away from this sorrow and this drain. You can't get away from this pulling you down. And the Nine of Cups. This is honestly kind of greedy energy, like you're set up to share, or they're set up to share, but they're not. And they give freely to the ones that flutter about them, but not to you. I don't know what that means and what aspect that could be, but take it how it resonates. The King of Cups is in your finances. The King of Cups is very emotionally led. He's just an emotional guy, man. He's like Cancer, Scorpio energy. Like he's all up in his feels, but he's like Pisces about it too, because he's very forthcoming with it. But it looks like he's dealing with a lot, and he's not making the best choices because it is so emotionally led. And that is clarified by Temperance. Needing patience, taking from one cup to pour into another. And the Two of Swords. There's definitely a decision to be made here. This is feeling blindfolded, feeling like you're expected to charge forward even though you don't have all the information available. Feeling like there's something off kilter about this, something hidden. And the Two of Swords is in your karma, your dharma, or your luck. The Two of Swords is in reverse. So the decision wasn't yours, but it's how you responded to the decision that somebody else made. That is what's affecting your karma, your dharma. And with the Seven of Wands, this had to do with a betrayal. This had to do with something sneaky, something somebody didn't see coming. And the Eight of Cups. Somebody chucked it in the fuck it bucket. They were like, fuck this, fuck that, and fuck you, and left. They moved on. They were, nope, not having it. Don't give me all that. And the Ace of Swords in your heart space, a new beginning, a fresh start, finding a diamond in the rough, so to speak. This is the Celtic deck, and honestly, on the Ace of Swords, you get kind of a King Arthur vibe off of it, like the beginning when you first pulled the sword from the stone. And this is also clarified by the world. The world is open to you. You hold your world in your hands. You are large and in charge of how this goes. And you have the Ace of Cups. Also, a new beginning, a fresh start, a new cut being offered to you, or you offering a new cut. But honestly, it looks like you're jumping in feet first, like all about it, all in. All right, let's go ahead and pull your karma cards, and then I'll pull an Ogham for you, and I'll let you go, Aries. I hope this helped. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe so that you don't get left out on any new content I put out. And please give me a comment. Let me know if this resonated with you. As long as you're just not a total haterade person, I don't mind any kind of feedback. I would appreciate it. It's encouraging. And we have finding in your health. Confidence in your wealth of life. Compassion in your finances. Remember, watch out for that King of Cups governing your wealth. Having too much compassion in your finances is not always a virtue. Closure in your karma, dharma, or your karma, your dharma, or your luck. And in your heart space, forgiveness. All righty. Well, let's pull you your Ogham for the night, and I'll let you get out of here, Aries, unless somebody has need for a personal pull or anything along that nature. Give me just 1 second. Alrighty. And you have the Ash, connection, wisdom, surrender. Be on the lookout for something along the lines of that symbol. Give me just 1 second. I'll pull my other deck real quick and we'll do a 1-card pull. We can do a 1-card pull, or we can do a mini reading. Just depends on you. Mini readings cost. 1 pull is free. It's up to you. Tips are always welcome, but they're not necessary. So it's really up to you. And let's see, Can you give me... All right. You don't have to give me like specifics, but I need a location, something to hone in on. A location and your favorite color. No, you don't have to do that. Like, you can if you want, but I kind of feel like that's personal. Like it's too much to put out on the internet, and I wouldn't put my birth date out on the internet. Just like I'm in the United States, I'm in Arkansas. Something along those lines, something to give me a little more of a pinpoint to hone in on you, and like your favorite color. All right. CM. Oh, okay. I know who you are. All right. I'm with you. I had to think about that for a minute, just so you know. All right. Tell me about Chris is asking. 6 of Swords, leaving something behind. Walking away from something. There may be a child involved, but this is definitely just having to go or being cast away, one or the other. The Eight of Pentacles, a lot of hard work going in, a lot of financial, like, yeah, it's about it, like they're about it. Everything else is kind of blurred because they're about their finances. The Four of Cups, there's a cup being offered, but that cup is being rejected. It's like, no, I don't want it. Like, it's not the cup I need. Strength in reverse, Leo energy, feeling weakened, feeling like you're not as large and in charge as you want to be, not as in control as you feel like you ought to be. Justice, there was a just decision made. That doesn't necessarily mean you like it. That's also Libra energy. But the scales are balanced at this time. And the Hierophant in reverse, the Hierophant is Taurus energy. So this is going at it alone. This is not seeking guidance or help in the matter. This is not wanting to talk to somebody that has more wisdom or garnered more wisdom in that area. Does that help? Or would you like a little more clarification? And if you need clarification, if you can pinpoint a little much where you would like more information. The girl. Show me the girl, please. I feel like there's at least 2 girls in here, by the way. Just saying. Where's the girl? Ten of Wands. Honestly, she's a burden. She's a burden. Hang on. Let's see what I got. Can you tell me a little more about the Ten of Wands? Tell me a little more about this female. Why is she a burden? I'm genuinely curious myself. Why is she a burden? What's up with that? Temperance. She has a lack of patience. A lack of patience, a lack of understanding. Yeah. This can also be, honestly, she's got a codependency issue going on here is what I see. Like, I was going to be sweet about it, but I'm just not that girl. She is seriously codependent. She's going to test your patience. She's going to end up being a burden overall. Nine of Cups in reverse. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. You don't want that. Like, legitimately, you don't want that. Can you see that? He's like, fuck them cups. You don't want that. I hope that helped. Yeah. That was pretty. Man, I love my tarot cards. My oracle cards are great and they're sweet, but my tarot cards are as savage as I am, and they're just like, no. I love it. It just makes everything so clear and easy. It's terrible though. I'm sorry. That one is not the one. So there you go. And it is because it's a codependency issue, and either she's going to be testing your patience or she does not have the patience for you, one or the other. But that codependency was on her. That was very, very clearly her energy. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and end this out, and give me just a few minutes and I will start Taurus's feed. Remember, whether you catch this live or on the playback, if it resonates with you, awesome. If it doesn't, check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and I recommend you check your other placements anyway, especially your rising. I would rather you check your rising placement than your sun placement. And do not forget there is an eclipse coming up in Taurus on the 8th. Yep. Lunar eclipse on the 8th. And that lunar eclipse will be in Taurus. Mercury will be going back into retrograde soon. No, that's not as horrible as people have made it out to be. What it actually means when Mercury goes in retrograde, you should be reevaluating things. You don't have to panic. The world is not out to get you. The universe is not out to get you, but you do need to reevaluate. Reevaluate aspects, reevaluate relationships, reevaluate situationships. Make sure you're doing what's in your best interest and you're very good, because that's what Mercury does. It's like, hey, this is bullshit. Do you like the bullshit? Do you accept the bullshit, or do you want to throw the bullshit? Now it's time. Make a choice. That's what Mercury does. Saturn says, I'm going to fuck up all your shit. I told you to take care of that. I told you to get rid of it. You said no. You didn't want to do it. You wanted to ignore it. Universe took it away. That was that Saturn eclipse that happened on the 25th. That's that bullshit. And that bullshit lasts for up to 6 months. There's also a lot more going on with that Saturn eclipse than anybody's talking about. And I may or may not get into it with y'all on a different video. I'd be wearing my tiger's eye. Especially if I was a Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Cancer. There was another one. Who was it? North Node placements in any one of those. If you have strong placements or it's in your big three on any of those, definitely be wearing tiger's eye. All right, y'all have a great night, and I will see you on the next video or next time around. I hope you get everything you deserve.